Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Artez and welcome to another episode of Battlefield Play4Free weapon reviews. In this episode I will be reviewing the AEK-971, the rank 3 weapon for the assault class. But before I begin, I'd like to give a huge shout out to FlutterShy! And yeah, that's probably the best impersonation I could do. I actually practiced it. I'm sorry if I totally bombed it, but shout out to FlutterShy. He's a really good player, and he also has a YouTube channel, so I would link that in the description below. Have a look at his channel, subscribe to him, and tell him that his gameplays are awesome. So the 971 is a assault rifle of Russian origin. Its raw stats are that it has a rate of fire of 600 rounds per minute, 3 mags, 20 rounds in each mag, 60 rounds total. Has a reload time of 4.3 seconds. Has a projectile velocity of 550. And one thing I wanted to mention, I usually don't talk about the sights of guns, primarily because in my opinion sights are usually I guess sights are out of preference, because I know people that like red dot and everything. I know people that like iron sights on everything, so you know I keep sights talk to a minimum. As you can tell, my first reviews I didn't really talk about the sights, but I will talk about the AEKs because I feel like the AEK's iron sights are very unique. In my opinion, I prefer for the AEK I prefer the iron sights above anything. Hollow sight, red dot, or M145. They're just perfect. I mean, it has pros and cons, but it's really good. Like the iron sights are thin, which will help you make more precise shots. It also helps you maintain your accuracy a little bit better than usual. But the thing is, because it is thin, you can maybe, let's say the enemy is wearing dark clothing. You could lose the enemy within the iron sight, so be careful about that. But honestly, that's probably the only con that it has. Everything else is pro. I like the iron sights. I love it. Absolutely awesome. I do not really recommend the red dot nor hollow because of its weird kick, I guess. But to my surprise, I've actually tried it with the M145, and it actually performs really awesome with the M145. If you haven't tried the AEK and you have the M145, I suggest give it a try. It's surprisingly enough, it is really good at it. So yeah. For damage, it has on initial range, it has 28 to 30 damage, which will consist of 4 shots to kill a guy. Mid-range damage is from 22 to 26, which will consist of 4 to 5 shots to kill a guy. Long-range damage is from 19 to 23, which will take you around 5 to 6 shots to kill a guy. And these damage stats are really good. In store it says the damage is very high, and that's very true. And it's so high that I found this kind of funny. The long range damage of the AK is the initial range damage of the G3, which is ridiculous. I mean, come on. The long range of a weapon is the initial range of the G3. Come on. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the raw stats. I'm using a Predator barrel. Let me see, Viper mags and Thunderbolt stock. Predator barrel, of course, to increase that range and accuracy. Viper mags, 6 more bullets plus more damage equals awesome. And Thunderbolt, a lot of people with the AEK, a lot of people roll with the stabilized and the Nemesis. But I just love the Thunderbolt. It's perfect for me. I don't know why. It's odd. I tried it with the stabilized and Nemesis, and I can't lose the Thunderbolt on it. It's awesome. You should give it a try if you haven't. It works great on it. The AEK performs beast. Surprisingly enough, for a rank 3 weapon, you might think a rank 3 weapon might still suck, but luckily enough for beginners, the AEK is there. Rank 3 weapon. I suggest any newcomer get it as soon as possible because this gun owns. This gun is actually probably one of my favorite assault weapon. If I could keep one weapon for the assault class forever in this game, everything else went away, I'd probably keep the AEK. It just owns. Let's just put it this way, the AEK rocks my socks, okay? I know it's a weird way to put it, but the AEK rocks my socks. If I could rate the AEK in a ratio of socks, I would give it a 5 socks out of 5 socks. Okay, that's how beast it is. It performs well on anything. Like it's phenomenal in short, and it's phenomenal in short range. It's awesome in long range. Of course, obviously, if it's good in short and long, it's obviously going to be good in medium. It's really great. So if any newcomer out there needs an improvement from the G3, the AEK is there in rank 3. So if I suggest you get it. But I will advise that if you don't have attachments yet, the AEK without any attachments does have kick. So you know, be careful about that. But I've tried it without attachments. Recoil is fairly manageable for a beginner. So you know, don't be afraid to get it still. So looks like that's about it, really. I went really quick on this because the gameplay is pretty short. Just keep in mind, my rule is this gun is awesome. So that's about it, guys. Good game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.